Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NGS, and thank you so much for clicking on the video. Time for another installment of NGS Pickups. If you're tuning in for the very first time, this is my semi-regular series where I go over all the things that I've acquired over the past couple of weeks. And this is actually our first episode in roughly 2 months. Whenever Star Wars The Force Awakens came out on Blu-ray, I believe that's the last time we did an episode of NGS Pickups. So it's been quite some time. That's the moral of the story. And we've amassed a pretty diverse group of things to talk about today, from figures to video games, of course Blu-rays, and we got some nice memorabilias for the bookcase of awesomeness back there. So we're going to start off today's episode with how we did the last one. We're going to be looking at some Funko Pop vinyls. Now, if you ask anybody in my immediate circle of friends, I never thought that these little bastards would become such a friggin' addiction. I remember when I left Hastings, when I was on vacation in Texas, and I had myself both a Spider-Man and a Nightwing. I said, okay, it's gonna stop here. I'm gonna collect only the greats, like the things that I'm gonna find interesting. Come to find out that I am a big-ass nerd, and I love a lot of things. So, of course, there are many greats for me. So, we're gonna go over some of the ones we picked up today. First up, we have right here, we have Perfect Cell. Dragon Ball Z is, of course, one of my all-time favorite series, so of course I've had to pick up one of the more memorable characters from the series. It's actually kind of funny. Talking about Dragon Ball Z, I actually picked up a crap ton more of the set for DBZ. Unfortunately, I'm going to be classifying those in the June pickups and not the April-May pickups because I want to keep it somewhat consistent in continuity, or maybe I just need another video for the end of the month, who knows. But yeah, I saw this when I was at GameStop. I actually went in there to see if they had any Captain America Civil War pop figures. Unfortunately, they didn't have the ones I was looking for, mainly Black Panther. It's freaking hard to find that. I don't know if maybe it's because he's black. Fuck if I know. But yeah, I saw they had sell there, and I'm like, why the hell not? I haven't bought a pop figure this week. Yes, that's how depressing it's become. It's like a weekly thing for me. Then again, it does stop me from buying fast food because these shits are about the same price as a meal at McDonald's or any other fast food that you put in. Actually, type down below, what is your favorite gourmet fast food? Like your high-class quality fast food. For me, I'd just say Chipotle because I freaking love Chipotle. I know, generic-ass answer. Hey, it's macro-friendly. So yeah, Perfect Cell. And next up right here, this one's actually pretty personal for me because this little man right here just had his finale. He had his last run. So of course I had to pick up this figure right here. This is the man. This is the legend, Nathan Drake. From Uncharted 4: Thieves' End. What actually kind of sucks is they don't have the rest of the line. Like, it's only Nathan Drake, so they didn't come out with Elena, or Sully, or Chloe. That freaking sucks, man. I think they definitely need to make an entire wave on a... This is how it starts. You get pissed off that there aren't more from this series. But yes, Nathan Drake's one of my favorite characters in gaming, so of course I had to collect as much memorabilia as I could. Sic Parvis Magna. I think that's how you say it, right? From greatness from small beginnings? Okay, but those are actually the only two pop figures I picked up this month, which is funny because, like I said, if you look into the back right there, you can see a little bit of a sneak peek of what's to come for next month. Hey, look at this! Establishment! Take some notes, DC. But that's going to be in the pickups video for next month because, I want to keep it consistent. But now let's move on to video games. We're just going to quickly run through some of the ones that you guys already know. First and foremost, at the beginning of the month, if you guys checked out my review for Ratchet & Clank the movie, I kind of flashed this on camera a couple of times to just talk about how I love the series so much. This is Ratchet & Clank for PlayStation 4. This is the reboot, remake, reimagining by Insomniac Games. And if you have ever wanted to pick up the Ratchet & Clank series at some point in your life, if you've seen it, you think it looks cool, this is the best game to play. This is a perfect jumping on point for anybody. Not because it's a reboot, reimagining, remake, R to the third power. Because this game is just friggin' amazing. It is so good. It is what I define as, like, I guess you could say it's a sleeper hit. It literally just came out of nowhere. Nobody expected it to be this good. And it's definitely one of my favorites from this year. So yeah, Ratchet & Clank for PlayStation 4. I unboxed both of these on my channel, so if you guys have seen these videos, you know I've been playing them. Uncharted 4: Thieves' End, this is the special edition. the less I say about this game, the better, because I'm going to get wrapped up in the feels. I was a wreck when this game finished. And of course, what I'm currently going through right now, Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. Shout out to everybody who picked up this game and tagged me with photos on Twitter. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You know who you are. I love you. So yeah, we got those 3 games. Now we move on to the one new game that I acquired, and I've been pretty vocal about these style of games in the past couple of years. I'm just being honest, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I don't really see why people like them. I know, you know how there's something that you don't like, but you can see why other people would enjoy it. I don't get the appeal for this sort of game. But considering that it's based off one of my favorite anime, and it's something that I think I would have fun playing, mainly because it has online co-op, I said, what the hell? It's $12 on BestBuy.com. Let's go for it. We have One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 for the PlayStation 4. In this case, the PlayStation glare. Look at that freaking glare. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Now, I did play the first game of the series, and for lack of a better term, I hated it. I couldn't stand the story mode and the god-awful platforming. It just became really, really friggin' repetitive. But I've heard a lot of good things about the third game. A ton of my friends who wouldn't bullshit me when it comes to these Musou games, they were like, Chris, if you ever pick up a Musou game, pick up Pirate Warriors 3. It is friggin' fun. And I gotta say this, from the first couple levels I played, it is actually kind of fun. It's not as button mashy as the last game. They added in a lot more mechanics, which is pretty cool. Spices up the gameplay a bit. And from what I heard, after you beat the game, that's when the game really begins, because you get to have a higher difficulty, and you know, it's not as generic as before. So I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun with this, and it has online co-op too. So hey, all the best. Those are all the video games that I picked up for this month right here. I would mention digital games, but hey, it's no fun saying, oh, hey guys, let me just show you guys the games I picked up on my PlayStation 4. I got that for $5 and that. It's like, if you don't do it for Steam, don't do it for consoles, you know what I'm saying? Only when it's a entire video game collection sort of thing. But speaking of video games, since we are on the topic, this is something that is new to my collection. My DualShock 4 stopped working for whatever reason. There was a lot of weird errors. It started overheating. It wouldn't charge. It was time to put it down. So, considering that Uncharted 4 had just come out, I was not going to be without a controller. I went out and I picked up this bad boy right here. This is the Uncharted 4 DualShock 4 themed controller. Amazon was having an awesome deal where you can get this bad boy for, I think it was $47. And considering these SOBs retail for $65, I thought that was a great deal. And hey, you know, it's another controller for the collection. Well, mainly my only working controller, because that SOB back there doesn't want to work. But you know what? It's always true. Never be caught without a second controller. I learned that the hard way, but thank you, Amazon, for coming through with the assist. Price match at Best Buy. But yeah, the Uncharted 4 themed controller. Very nice indeed. Now let's move on to the Blu-rays that I picked up. And I'm happy to report that the majority of these are Steelbooks. Out of the 8 Blu-rays this month, 5 of them are of the Steelbook variety. So awesome. But before we get into those, because I mean, let's be honest, that's what y'all really came for, the Steelbooks, like fuck regular editions. Let's move into some of the regular stuff. This was one of Best Buy, I think, part of their deals of the day, or no, it was their weekly deal promotion where, you know, you pick 3 Blu-rays and they all become $15.99 by some wizardry. So I picked up 2 Steelbooks, I believe. Yeah, I picked up 2 Steelbooks and this one as well, and everything became $15.99. This is 42, the Jackie Robinson story. This stars Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford. Considering I really love Chadwick Boseman in Captain America Civil War, of course, and I really liked him in Get On Up, I wanted to see this film because I've heard nothing but good things about it. So, hey, picked it up for $5. Yay! Jackie Robinson story. Okay, these 2 come from Costco. As you guys know, Costco is a beastly place when it comes to Blu-rays, and what's really interesting about Costco, this is either positive or negative in their favor, I don't know, but they always seem to cycle their Blu-ray, so it's never the same thing every couple of weeks, so it's always something different, depending on which Costco you go to, of course. This one right here, we have Game of Thrones, the complete 2nd season. Now, y'all know me when it comes to Game of Thrones, I'm not really interested in this series whatsoever, but I did like what I saw from the first season. But what stopped me from continuing on was that the season sets on Blu-ray were just so gosh darn friggin' expensive. Like, you would be paying $30, $40 for the entire set on Blu-ray, which for me, a series I'm not really interested in, it was a no-no. But considering that the new season was getting ready to premiere, of course they gotta hype it up and slash the price off all the old seasons. Costco had this bad boy for $18.99, so I said, hey, why the heck not? It's gonna give me something to watch. We have Game of Thrones Season 2. Hopefully it's better than the first season. I liked what I saw, but I never really got the hype. So, we'll see. This one right here is kind of funny. I'm surprised it took me so long to add it to the collection. Considering I've been campaigning for this world in a certain video game franchise. I know me saying that is probably giving it away. We have the Atlantis movie collection. This, of course, comes with Atlantis: The Lost Empire. And I don't know why, but they did a sequel called Atlantis: Milo's Return. We're just going to say it's Atlantis. And, oh, wow, they included a free bonus movie on the disc, I guess. Wow. But, yeah, we got Atlantis. Y'all know me. This is one of my favorite movies. The best way to describe this is Stargate in animated form. If you've seen Stargate, if you've seen Atlantis, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This movie is just so freaking good. I love the crap on it. Would I crap on it? No, I wouldn't. People like to crap on it. Like all the people out there who are like, I want Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3. No, the fuck you do not. Get in line and respect Atlantis. Respect it. Put some respect on its name. Yeah, Atlantis. $9.99. Costco. Okay, let's move into the steelbooks. Ooh, steelbook greatness. Of course, we got to start with this one because I had to pick this up. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. I got it when I bought Uncharted 4. They actually came out the same day. We have the Deadpool steelbook. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we had to get Deadpool. And I don't know about y'all, but this is a pet peeve of mine when it comes to steelbooks, is the backing of them. Like, I don't want to take them off because I like looking at the back of things. That was kind of suggestive. But I like looking at the back of things, but sometimes they don't stay on, and when they do, it's kind of awkward, and then I'm trying to open up the Blu-ray and it doesn't work. But yeah, Deadpool steelbook. Let me stop rambling. Now we move on to this was another one of the Best Buy 3 for $15 deal that I got. This is Drive, starring Ryan Gosling. If you haven't seen Drive, what are you doing? I normally don't say that because I think that's kind of pretentious, but seriously, if you haven't seen Drive, what are you doing? See it? I think it's on Netflix as well, so hey, more power to you. But yes. And these three I got when I was browsing Target. This was actually a Target that was out of my way. I was actually in another town doing something, and I saw they had Target, so I'm like, okay, let me check out their Blu-rays, and holy friggin' crap, they had a lot of cool steelbooks, and they were all like $9.99 too. So we have Mission Impossible, the OG one, 1996. I freaking love the Mission Impossible series. I've wanted to own it on Blu-ray for the longest, and I was actually tempted to pull the plunge and buy like the 5-movie collection for $40. But I saw this, it was $9, and it was on a steelbook, so I'm going to see if they have the rest of the line on steelbook as well. I doubt it. I'll probably end up buying that collection as well, but I freaking love this series so much, so had to buy it. $9. This is another one to add to my, I want to say this is Universal. Yeah, Universal released an entire line, and they have similar designs. This is Peter Jackson's King Kong. I have not seen this movie in 10 years, well, close to 10 years. When did it come out, like 2005? Yeah. I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. I don't really recall much about it, but I did see myself enjoying it. All 3.5 fucking hours of it. How long was this damn movie? Yeah, I know it was long as shit. Yeah, 3 hours and 8 minutes. And then there's the extended version for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to clear an afternoon and watch this proper. King Kong. And, of course, you have to have this in your collection. I mean, you talk about Marvel movies and origins and establishments. That's all great and everything, but if you don't have this in your movie collection, then what are you freaking doing? We have the origin of the one and only Falcon. We got 8 Mile right here, starring Anthony Mackie and some famous rapper named Marshall Mathers. Who's that guy? All I care about is the origin of Clarence and what he went through before becoming an Avenger. I couldn't say that with a straight face. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Okay, so now that we've gotten all that stuff out of the way, let's go on to the movie memorabilia. First and foremost, when I saw Captain America Civil War last month, y'all know me, I love to go above and beyond, so whenever Regal is doing something big for the movie, like if you see the movie on opening day, they usually give you like special tickets, promotional tickets, and this is what I got for seeing it in IMAX. This is IMAX 3D first showing experience, ticket number 266 out of 500, which is really awesome. Y'all know me, I do a big when it comes to the good Marvel movies, so that's something to add to the shelf. And this was actually when I was walking out of the movie. They don't do this for all of them. I think only the really big Disney ones. They have a merchandise table where you can get some shirts, some hats, some really expensive overpriced posters. But they actually have something here that you really can't get anywhere else. And these are collectible tickets. I know you saw the last one and you're like, oh, that's a collectible ticket. What are you talking about, Neo? No. This, ladies and gentlemen, for seeing Captain America Civil War. Limited edition, if the glare will stop, which it won't. Limited edition official Captain America merchandise. This is ticket number 2,938 out of 5,100. And this is actually enclosed in this. And you can't open it, but it's really awesome. It's a cool looking ticket. Cost me $20, but it was so friggin' worth it. Because I remember I bought one of these from my brother, Crazy Black Man 108. And that ticket cost me $20, but it resold for like $80, $90, $100, which is insane. Not that I'm selling this, but I'm just letting you know. If you see something that looks really cool and you know it can't be replicated anywhere else, like posters, well, I think it'd be smart if you made a good investment, a good business decision, and picked it up. Because it looks fucking awesome on the shelf. And this one right here is actually a bit of a sneak peek to something that I'm going to be doing later on. It's coming, if I can get it out tomorrow, it'll probably be out tomorrow. This is a collectible ticket. I'm a real whiz with collectible tickets today for a movie premiere that I actually went to. And I know I say movie premiere and I throw it out so casually, but this was actually a movie premiere, a Hollywood movie premiere. For the Lonely Islands movie, Pop Star Never Stop Popping, which the glare does not want to work, but this is my premiere ticket from Tuesday, May 28th, 2016 at AMC Lowe's Lincoln Square in New York City. I took my sister to this, and it was friggin' awesome. The Lonely Island was there. A ton of celebrities were there as well, and we got to watch the movie with them, which was friggin' amazing. The movie just came out in theaters. If you guys need a movie to check out this weekend, you don't see anything good on the table, check out Pop Star Never Stop Stoppin'. It is friggin' awesome. And this ticket is too. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of this pickups video. I think I talked more than anything else, but hey, it's been a while and I love talking with y'all. So those are all the pickups for this month. What did you guys pick up? If you stuck to the end of this video, all 18 minutes and 18 seconds, let me know down below in the comments section. I love you guys so much. For me to you for now, my name is NGS signing off, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace.